Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today we will see the main points of JUZ 15. Subhanallazi is the name of this JUZ. It contains two chapters. One is al-Isra with 111 verses and second is al-Kahf with 74 verses. Chapter al-Isra concentrates on some important moral and spiritual principles. It emphasizes that human beings always need divine guidance. Without the guidance of Allah, humans end up in evil, sin, and misery. Human beings must have good relations with each other and live in a society built in our principles of faith, justice, and morality. The chapter talks about the evils of pride and arrogance and urges human beings to reflect on Allah's signs and be humble before Him in prayers. Chapter Al-Kahf answers some questions that the mushrikeens of Mecca posed to the Prophet. The answer came in a very clear way and also challenged them to accept the message of Islam. In this chapter, we have the stories of the people of the cave, the man who had 2 gardens and was very proud of himself. Prophet Moses, peace be upon him, with Khidr, Tulkarnain, a pious ruler. These stories are told to emphasize the value of faith, knowledge, and patience, the relativity of time, and the variety of this world. Point number 1. Isra journey of the Prophet to Jerusalem and the history of that area. Point number 2. Human beings are hasty, rewards and punishment all have their time. Point number 3. Moral and spiritual principles are emphasized, worship of Allah and respect of parents. Point number 4. Moral principles, children's rights, decency, right of life, orphans' property, honesty in dealing, humbleness. Point number 5. Tawheed is the basic message of the Quran. Point number 6. Gentleness is enjoined. Point number 7. Satan's pride against man and his pledge to mislead human beings. Point number 8. Everyone will be brought on the day of judgment with his or her own deeds. Point number 9. Emphasize on prayers and on the reading of the Quran. Point number 10. The Quran is inimitable. Point number 11. Non-believers have lame arguments against accepting the prophets. Point number 12. The attitude of Pharaoh towards Prophet Moses, peace be upon him, and the signs that he showed. Point number 13. The straight passage of the Quran. Point number 14. The companions of the cave. Point number 15. The proof of resurrection. Point number 16. Always remember Allah. Everything depends on Allah's will. Point number 17. The parable of an ungrateful person and a grateful person. Point number 18. Wealth and children are only a passing show. Point number 19. Satan and his progeny, they are the open enemies of human beings. Point number 20. Allah's mercy is available all the time. Point number 21. Prophet Moses, peace be upon him, searched for a teacher.